That I've established that I think it's the microphone cable. I think it's a microphone. See, now I'm paranoid, so I got to go check out my own stream. Listen to my own stream to make sure the sound is okay. All right, here we go. View on YouTube. I've established that there we go. Sounds all right to me. So how is everybody doing tonight? What is going on? And we got the Wise Dog Tarot. Might use that tonight. I'm thinking the Wise Dog Tarot may be wise indeed to use tonight. So Thandra, what is happening? What is next for my girlfriend and I? We have been together for 6 years. That's a lot of years. Congratulations. Vanita Jean, what is going on? Tash, how are you doing? Howdy indeed. Howdy back from Texas. Mariah C., how are you doing? It is Wednesday. The week is half over. We just have a couple more days before we get to enjoy a nice weekend. Relaxing weekend. We got sunshine. We got all sorts of good stuff. All sorts of good stuff this weekend. Sonal, hello. How would my married life be with my long distance friend? I'm anticipating a marriage proposal. There you go. Bartman, what's going to happen when I go to work next week? Well, let's find out about that. Mariah C. wants to know about money. Rebecca, hello. Livio, how are you doing? All right, let's check out Bartman and the work next week. See what we're doing. Batman. Every time I do Bartman, I put Batman. I don't know why. Work next week. How's it going to go? Are they unlocked down? Is that what happened? Vanita G. Gracia, hello. What's going on? It is buffering for you. I am green across the board. Let me look at my network. It is solid green. It is literally solid green. All right. Alma, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. When am I going to find the right job? We'll check that out in a minute, Alma. All right, in the meantime, we have a reversed card over here. I don't know what's going on here. All right, that card wanted to be out here. The card wanted to get some exposure, be famous, wanted to be famous. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I got the CPU is at 2%. And the stream buffering is at 0%. So we're green across the board here. All right. Alma wants to know. Well, let's see. We're doing Bartman first. Sorry. When you go back to work, the Queen of Swords, I think you have some people that are going to be a little bit anxious about going back to work. Some of them are going to be pretty excited. Others are not going to be too happy about going back to work. So you have this mixed bag of sort of what to expect and all of that stuff. Raina, hello. What is going on? Fun, hello. How are you doing? And Lady snuck in. How are you doing, Lady? So good to see you. And Alma and Jay is here. What is up? Now the party has started indeed. But yeah, you got some people that aren't going to be glad to be there. Austin Nay, welcome back. I appreciate you hanging out with us. But yeah, so you do have these people that are going to be kind of bitter for being back to work just because, you know, you're sort of being, obviously, back to work. So you do have that bittersweet thing to where, yeah, I mean, I am earning some money. We're getting in here, but we're sort of trying to get back to how everything is sort of going as far as that's concerned. It's also a factor of that you have some people that aren't going to be there. In other words, some staff have changed. We have some alterations in sort of what has happened there. But you do have some open positions. They're going to be sort of popping up over time. I would expect about like 2 to 3 months, all of a sudden you have these open positions. We start getting the money in, the money starts flowing in. We have some opportunities that 7 points to these open positions where we can sort of choose. Maybe you can have an opportunity to get into something else there. Maybe have an opportunity to sort of see something like that as well. And, well, you know, there you go. So the Tower sort of indicates that I think in about 4 to 5 months, just my opinion, entertainment purposes only, in 4 to 5 months, I think that there's something drastic changes up there. And I mean some drastic changes just sort of pop in. So it's like everything was going well. All of a sudden, there's some big changes, some big shakeups. Now, I say 4 to 5 months. We're looking towards sort of like this November time frame where you have some big changes coming up. So let us know what happens when the big changes hits. And as always, good luck with all that. Good luck with all of that. All right. Alma wants to know, when am I going to find the right job? Let's check that out. Whoa, we got a nice square payment from Diane. Diane, thank you so much. Where are you, Diane? I see you. I see you, Diane. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What is your question, Diane? Let me know. We will throw it into the queue. Throw it into the queue here. All right. Now, Alma wants to know, finding the right job. That is very challenging sometimes, because a lot of times they just give you literally give you the wrong job. They just hand it out. They hand you out the wrong job. All right, let's do some fun decks here and check out the Tarot Tower. By the way, sometimes I show you the Tarot Tower just so I can show off my artwork. I mean, I'm just saying, check out what I did today. Look at that. I got the knight. I got the knight. Look at the detail. Look at that detail on that arm. That is not bad at all. That nice detail on the footsies, and got the detail on the horsies. Anyway, so there is your Knight of Swords for your Waterfall Tarot. There you go. All right. Let's make an executive decision here and go for the Encore instead of the Light Seers. We're winging it. We're winging it. Or as we say in Texas, we're wanging it. All right. Lisa's got a question. Alma, we on your question. Delilah, hello. What's going on? Philippe, welcome back, my friend. How are you doing? All right. And I know Diane made a donation, but I don't know what Diane's question is. Let's scroll up after this. Scroll up after this and figure out what Diane's question is. And all of that good stuff as well. See what's happening in the world of tarot. But right now, we're seeing what's happening in Alma's world, because Alma, is maybe having some fun at work. Some fun at work indeed. Finding the right job is tough. The 7 of Wands says it could be tough right now as well. The 7 of Wands says it's like that we're being on the defensive a lot of times. In other words, we're running up to things. We have opportunities, but we're getting just bombarded with stuff. We're getting bombarded with BS. And BS is not exactly the best thing that you want to encounter at the job site, etc. But I mean, sometimes it just happens, because sometimes there's drama. Sometimes there's stupid work. Sometimes there's garbage work that we get. Sometimes there's a lot of other things we got to deal with when we get with the BS of work and all that good stuff. But as far as it goes, it's just being bombarded with useless stuff. The 6 of Swords as well seems it's a lot of times you'll get into situations to where they just expect a ton of extra stuff. Diane, thank you for your question. When I want to get promotion, there you go. Cool. But the 6 of Swords is moving from a bad place to a good place. And a lot of times we expect that at work. In other words, you'll get some tasks that really aren't suited to you. You assume the boss at work will get to know you, and then you'll get some better tasks, or you'll get some superior things. And sometimes it just doesn't work out for the best, or just doesn't work out for you because you're getting into that space. As far as when you're going to find the right job, the Knight of Coins says you're on the correct path. It's sort of keeping on the path, keeping on the search, trying to find something better, trying to find something that is going to have a good supervisor that knows your talents, that knows your skills, and is able to put those skills to work, because you have unique skills. You bring things to the job site that part 2 will I still have to work 2 jobs. Okay. But yeah, you bring things to the job site that other people don't. You bring opportunities, you bring knowledge, you bring some good things in there. So it's all about that balance of stuff. But I think you're headed on the right path. The Knight of Coins says that we're on that path. We have that a bit. Little Virgo, hello. What is going on? We'll get you your question in a minute. I appreciate you. All right. But yeah, it's a matter of keeping on the path, keeping applying, and keeping the search. But I think that you have something a little better in the rise or on the move. And I think that that's going to be a lot more beneficial for you. Jay, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Spill the tea on my marriage. Oh, that could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. All right. Let's see about that. Well, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. All right. Now, when are we going to get a promotion? I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Need that promotion action over there. Diane wants to know about that good stuff. Oops, Diana. No, it's Diane. Promotion. Let's see about that. See about that. What is going to be good? It is all about the promotion, though. Sometimes you're just expecting to get it. And, you know, we need to go to the work screen, but I really wish I had done the 4K flip through on the new tarot I got. The new tarot I got graciously donated from Raina. I got a brand new tarot that's all business, and I want to throw that down all night. Throw that down all night and try to figure out that good stuff. Yeah, Bartman, let us know what happens in November. What happens in that November time frame? All right, so we'll get a promotion at work. Is it going to be? Will we have to work 2 jobs? We need some extra cash. Extra cash is always good, but you know, we need that. We need that extra cash. The wheel upside down, that's no good at all. The wheel upside down, the Queen of Cups, the 5 Wands, the Page of Swords. If you're looking for a promotion, I think you could be looking more towards the end of the year. I think the end of the year review is going to be your more suitable time to sort of bring this up, to sort of try to get into this. I think the economy has picked up a bit at that time, and I think that we get a little better position. Companies are a little better positioned to make those adjustments and get things done with that. The world says you have good hopes for this, and the hopes are you know, well placed, but the wheel being reversed, in other words, it's going to be more day-to-day activities. There's not going to be a ton to sort of embrace at this time, even though you sort of want to. The wheel is where you want to be for day-to-day activities. I think we're sort of falling off the wagon of that day-to-day activities at some point, because it is difficult to do 2 jobs. It is difficult to do all of that, to try to get enough money just to survive nowadays. Page of Swords says you've been good at adjusting. You've been good at accommodating what people need in order to get the 2 jobs done. You've been accommodating in getting both jobs and doing them well. So it's all about getting the promotion in the main job, and as far as that's concerned here. But the 5 of Wands says we do have conflict for that right now. I think the company is having difficulty getting the fat cash out. The company has a lot of people that are coming back that they have to pay, maybe that were on a furlough, maybe that were laid off or something like that. They have to get all of this work done. And right now they're not in a good financial position to sort of dole out the extra stuff. So the 5 of Wands says we are heavy within that competition right now, but later in the year, it's going to look a little better. So what is the Queen of Cups talking about right after this? You have this conflict of the 5. You have this back and forth. You have this strict. The 5 just sort of constricts. It's very difficult to get it to expand, to get the Jupiter feel from this. You just have this constriction from the 5. The Queen of Cups relaxes that, though. We have this relaxing of the constriction. Business class tarot, something like that. Business class tarot is it indeed. I'm doing the 4K flip through tomorrow, and then we're gonna just start rolling that thing out. Every business, and we're just gonna roll it out. I'm going to memorize that book just back and forth. I'm spending time tomorrow memorizing most of that book because it's so cool. Anyway, the Queen of Cups relaxes the restriction, right? We get that double water. We get the water of water. We get that fluidity, and it just sort of eases everything. And as the economy eases up, we get more money. The business gets back to normal. We have that expansion. We have that opportunity. And again, I say at the end of the year, I think it's going to be a big thing for you. Catherine, welcome. How are you doing tonight? How is it going over there? All right. So Diane, good luck. I wish you the best. All right. Let's do a little Virgo. I'm a Virgo myself. I am, I don't know. I guess I could consider myself little too. I got small hands. You know what small hands means. Okay, let's see. LV, welcome to the channel, by the way. Little Virgo, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to a fellow Virgo. I'm just saying, hit that like button. It's right down there. We do this every night. I've been on this channel for 11 years now. That's insane. But yeah, it's true. It has been a long time. Why didn't M respond? What are they doing? Are they ghosting? Is M ghosting you? Is M ghosting you? What has happened with all of that? We need to check that out. I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's get off the business screen. A business screen doesn't exactly correspond to, somebody ghosting you is not very good for the business screen. We could use the Thoth for this. Everybody loves the Thoth. Everybody except CM, Brianna, and 50 other people love the Thoth, Catherine, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Where can I practice my tarot readings online? Start a channel. Actually, you go to YouTube. Has a metric boatload of groups where you'll get in and trade tarot readings. And I mean like 50. There's got to be minimum 50 groups. So there you go. Witty screen name, welcome back. How are you doing, Witty? What is going on? Yes, CM and Brianna and like 50 other people just hate this deck. But I'm just saying on my most watched videos, the Thoth is number 2. The Thoth course is my number 2 video on the whole channel out of 750. People can choose from 750 videos. The number 2 best video people like is the Thoth. That's just, statistics there. That's just plain old statistics. But people love this thing. People love it. You got to embrace it. You got to hold it and caress it and, and kiss it and stuff. You got to, Paula, what is going on? All right. So let's try that out. Speaking of this card, I threw it over the other side of the room. But speaking of this card, I just did one. Why don't they respond? They're trying to get some other things evened out. They're trying to play a game at this point. They know that you're expecting a response. They want to just sort of mess with you, right? They want to mess with you at this point, it seems. Why is that? All right. We did have an immediate reaction to your text. We have an immediate reaction. We see that with the good old knight. The good old knight is very quick, doesn't think of anything. They're typing it out. And then they said, wait a minute. I don't want to reply just yet. So they did see it. They did have an immediate reaction to it. Domain says, I need to get the upper hand in this situation. I'm at the bottom. I need to get the upper hand. I need to get a little more control over here. We got the Mars. Mars is all about getting that control, getting it back. Domain is in the Rider-Waite. It's this dude looking out amongst his land and his territory, and he's trying to figure out what to do next, or he's trying to do the planning of what to do next. And they've sort of entered that zone to where they're like, all right, I need to figure this out and come up with something pretty good. Not right now. And again, I swear to you, they started typing immediately and they said, wait a minute, and they changed their mind. They're sort of trying to get the upper hand because they don't want to be at the bottom. They don't want to be in a state of distress or a state of emotional back and forth. They want to get that out and they want to get that going, as well as they're having a lot of conflict with whatever happened. So they're having some internal conflict. They're going back and forth. They want to sort of get a little bit into the game. They don't want to just be, oh, let's do open communication. That would be great. No, that'd be too convenient. Let's go and let's play with it a little bit. So, you're sort of being messed with a little. You're being messed with. But that is, that's just a tarot reading, just tarot cards. That is just how it goes. Little Virgo, congrats to being a fellow Virgo. And I appreciate you hanging out with us over here and checking out my stream. Again, we got 750 Virgos, 750 videos to choose from. If you ever want to just watch some craziness on the channel, we got a ton of stuff over here. I'm just saying. All right, Jay, marriage. Oh no. Spill the tea. Spill the tea on the marriage. Will it last, or is it mom right? Or that I'm just like my dad? Are you just like your dad? Are you just a clone? Jay, are you just a clone of your dad? I mean, you know, we got to know. We got to know about that marriage thing. So this is, you know, this is pretty intense. This is pretty intense. No pressure on the fat tarot guy. I mean, I'm just saying. All right. When it gets intense, we need some intense cards. We need some cards. We need some cards that say seriousness. There's no kidding around anymore. It's all seriousness, and it's all very focused and very serious. We need that type of feeling right now in these cards. And there's no deck to better do that than the Playful Heart Tarot. I'm just saying, if there's one deck to handle a big situation like this, this is going to be it, the Playful Heart Tarot. We're going to move this to the end. Well, we got a ton of Virgos. It is a Virgo invasion. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe from the OCD of 4 Virgos. I mean, nobody is safe from the OCD level that's about to hit this channel right up in here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? 4 Virgos together. How many Virgos does it take to screw in a light bulb? You know, I don't know. Give me an answer. Give me an answer. How many Virgos does it take to screw in a light bulb? Alicia, welcome. What is going on? How will seeing Nick tomorrow go for us? Okay, well, cool. We'll check that out. Thank you again. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, indeed. And indeed. All right. So what is the dealio with the marriage? The 2 of Swords, the Moon, the Ace of... I mean, it's going well. It's going well if you're looking at the future. You know, will it last? The 3 of Wands says that you seem to have lost focus on a lot of things. I think the marriage is interrupting some stuff. We got like this big, 2x4, and we sort of jammed it into the spokes of life. So the marriage has interrupted some stuff. We need to fix this. We need to get back on track with some of these things. The 3 of Wands, if it's communication with our friends, hanging out with our friends, if it's our hobbies, we need to get back on track with some of this stuff, right? We don't really want the marriage to be interfering with just life in general. We want to get back to what we enjoy, have some alone time, have the hobbies, the good stuff there, you know, just get back to normal, basically. So the 3 of Wands, don't let the marriage interfere with stuff. That's one of the main things that could happen here, that we sort of have this back and forth with the marriage sort of putting a 2x4 in the spokes of the life. The King of Wands, interesting. It's all about just getting the marriage to be normal, or getting the normalcy, you know, back in the marriage as well. So if we have, if we need a date night, if we need some communication, if we need like a night where we're just alone, if we need a party night where we invite a bunch of people over for some board games or something like that, that's all about getting things and getting variety in there as well. So I think it's going pretty well. Need some variety, need to get back to normal, need to get back to our hobbies, and then all of this other stuff as well. So the 2 of Swords says we've also sort of restricted some of our choices with the marriage. Again, the marriage seems kind of restricting. We kind of get this restricting feel with this sometimes. We want to get that unrestricted, relax it a bit. The 2 of Swords, get more choices, get more variety in some things as well. So the 2 of Swords maybe pick up stuff, get some stuff. But the 2 of Swords also points to blindness. In other words, there are sort of secrets being held or things like that. We don't want too much of that. Obviously, you don't want to spill everything to everybody, but we don't want too much of that. That's sort of going to drag it down a bit like that. But the Moon says that we have that emotional synergy. We have that emotional connection. We have the emotional bond this is very important for any relationship, marriage, anything like that. We need that bond. We need that emotional connection to where we can feel what other people are feeling and all of the good stuff as well. But the Ace of Wands says, I mean, yeah, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I don't see anything horrible here. Do we? I mean, do we see something like the Tower or death or the Three of Swords or something? No, we don't see any of that. We don't see any of that. We have a bit of, you know, a little bit of a challenge. We have a little bit of restriction. You see restriction across the whole read. But overall, I think it's okay. Overall, I think it is okay. Arlene, it has been a minute. How are you doing? It's good to see you again. But I mean, yeah, the Ace of Wands says go forth and be happy. You know, it's not that bad. It's not going to be something horrible. You don't see any terrible cards in here. You don't see the devil. You don't see something absolutely awful in there. So, you know, but we got serious. We went with a serious deck, the Playful Heart Tarot there. Anyway, good luck with all that. All right. Catherine wants to know if things getting better in the next 2 weeks. Well, I hope so. I hope so. All right. Things getting better in next 2 weeks. Livio wants to know how we do private readings up in here. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Just like the song, this is how we do it. So the private readings, we can do phone readings is my default. We can do video over Skype, you know, whatever you want to do. It's $30 for 20 minutes, which is a good deal. I mean, I love reading tarot, so I dropped the price. Go somewhere else, it's a lot more. But I'm just saying, $30 for 20 minutes. Email me right there. And if you can't get that email, it's also in the description. And we'll work something out. I'm available pretty flexible on the weekends, too. So if you wanna get that done, just let me know. Okay, so will things get better in the next 2 weeks? I guess we're having a bit of a trouble here. Sorry to hear about that, Catherine. Let's check out the Tower and do the This Might Hurt Tarot, because it sounds like we're having some problems. All right, This Might Hurt Tarot. Go path mark. Dollar sign at the bottom. We're going to paint the roof, paint the walls, and rewire colors to paint a wallpaper, wood paneling. That is a lot of work. Anytime you say home renovation, you're looking at just the endless nightmare. The endless nightmare. A little cheek. What's happening with the cheek? We got on some cheek stuff? Will I get rid of my cough before I go back to work? Well, I hope so. I would not want to cough around workmates at this point. You're going to get Das Boot. You're going to get Das Boot. I feel sorry for people that have seasonal allergies. Can you imagine? You go to work, you have seasonal allergies, and like you're sneezing at work. If you sneeze at work, the entire floor would stop and stare at you and demand that you leave. I mean, I feel sorry for people with seasonal allergies. Minus Bookshelf, hello, what is going on? Thank you for your donation. Let's just find a new place by the end of summer. Let's check that out. Check that out. All right. Let's see. Will things get better in the next 2 weeks? The Three of Cups in the world say yes. The Three in the Cups in the world say yes. There you go. Diane wants to know all about the Tarot Tower. Diane, I have a video. Diane, it only costs $20 to make this thing, and it only takes like an hour. I mean, $20, you can make one of these yourself. I got a video. The video is somewhere. So search for Tarot Tower, 2 words, on the channel. It'll pop right up. It'll pop right up. Yeah, Delilah, that's going to be rough. Okay, the next 2 weeks, it's going to be good. Look, Raina has got it down. Raina linked that immediately. I love Raina. Raina is amazing. Okay, the next 2 weeks, Three of Cups says yes. It's a celebration card. We're coming into a better tomorrow. We're coming into a better next 2 weeks. It's going to be, the world says that some of the possibilities that you've been expecting are going to open up. The Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat reversed. Some of the problems that you're sort of encountering, some of the difficulties that you're encountering are going to ease up as well. So we have nothing but good cards here. The Three of Cups is celebration. It's all about getting a support group getting support for this. I think some support is coming. The Five of Swords, the conflicts are easing up. We're easing up on the emotional weight that we have. And the world says that, again, some of the things that you're expecting are going to come around. Some of the things that you're expecting are going to come forth, and we're going to get some good stuff with that as well. Now, the King of Pentacles being reversed says there could be a bit of monetary challenges involved with maybe a couple of things, but overall, I think it's going to be pretty smooth. I think the next 2 weeks is going to be pretty smooth. We got some great cards, especially the World. A lot of people consider the World to be the best card in the deck. I'm just saying. Christina Dowden, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. What's Christina? What are you up to? You've been working at Callaway's Nursery. You're allergic to lavender. Oh no. Violently cough. Oh, I can't imagine being allergic to lavender. I get the lavender essential oils. Oh man, I love those. Love the lavender essential oils. Just makes me sleepy. I sleep all the time anyway, but lavender just helps me when I can't sleep. I mean, there's very rare that I can't sleep. I mean, I'm just saying now. But yeah, I do love some sleep. All right, Alicia, how will seeing Nick tomorrow go for us? Who is us? Are you taking a gang of people to see Nick? Alicia, spill it. Are you taking a gang of people to see Nick? Or like 4 of you going or something? All right. Does Nick have an unpleasant surprise or maybe a pleasant surprise? I mean, I'm just saying. How will seeing Nick? There you go. The World. Haley, indeed. That World card that sneaks up on you. That World card sneaks up on you. The World card and the Sun. You really don't know. You really don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. You really don't know what's happening with that World card. All right. You know, it sounds like Nick is a pretty cool person here. I mean, it sounds like Nick is a pretty cool person. We're gonna have to hop to the love screen. We're gonna go to the love screen just for Nick, just out of respect for Nick. I mean, we need to treat Nick nice. You know what I'm saying? Got to treat Nick nicely here. We're going to the love screen. Livio, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Receive the right work offer. There you go, Ryan. Hopefully you check that out. Just me and my friends, but all right. You know, no one else coming, other friends, but you know. All right, here we go. Let's find out about Nick. Got to treat Nick right. How will seeing Nick go for us? The drum roll, please. The drum roll, please. Thanks for visiting the channel, by the way, Alicia. I appreciate that. Hit that like button if you like. So many new people on the channel. Oh, look, see, you got that nice music. So many new people on the channel. I was going to do the... Where's my money? Oh, here it is. We're doing the money trick. We'll do the money trick. All right, the anticipation of the Nick reading is here, but so many new people. I want to do the money trick just because I like the money trick. All right. This is one. Okay, so you're trying to buy this tarot deck, and it's, you know, and sometimes it's out of stock, and they could hype the price up. See, all you got is $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and that's all you got. That's all you got. You're not going to be able to buy much of a tarot deck with $5. So what you do, watch closely. You just go like that, and when you do that, it turns into $100. It actually is. I mean, it seriously is. It's $20, $40. $60, $80, $100. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what you need. I mean, that's what you need when you go out in your tarot shop. When you go out in your tarot shop, you need money. You need a little bit more money than $5. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. How will Nick go for us? The star says that it's time to see Nick. It's time to see Nick. I mean, I'm thinking it's time to see Nick. The star is like we're guided to something. We're guided to something. We need to get on the train. We need to get on the train tracks because we're guided to something. We're on a path. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. The star is about being guided to this. So it's sort of, you eventually, I mean, Nick is, you know, you eventually are going to go see Nick. And again, we're sort of guided into that. The Four of Cups, I think that you were undecided about Nick at some time. You were a bit undecided about it. The Four of Cups is all about getting offered something, but you have a ton of it already, you know? So it's sort of like Raina makes a carrot cake for you, and you eat half the carrot cake, and she's, offers you more because she's sort of freaked out that you just ate half the carrot cake. So she offers you more, and you're like, no, I'm good, I'm full on carrot cake, right? That's the Four of Cups feel. But when it's reversed, it's like that you miss Nick. We miss him a bit. We're trying to get a little bit more Nick. We're trying to get a little bit more. This is starting to sound perverse, but hang with me. Okay, that sounds worse. Bear with me. The Ace of Wands says that, it's going to go well. It is going to go well. The Ace of Wands is all about a new interaction or a new beginning, or moving into something that's going to be exciting and exhilarating, getting something started. And I think that we're on that with Nick. I think that we are there where we're getting something, we're getting excited about it, and stuff like that. So the Nine of Cups says, overall, the nine is the pentacle of numerology. It's the highest number. The 10 sounds like it's higher, but numerology, it's down to a 1. But Nine of Cups is all about that emotional satisfaction, or the emotional joy that we get from something in our lives. And the Nine of Cups is all about the ending of this. So, it is about that you're sort of guided to it. We do have these good feelings. It is sort of this new beginning. It's going to feel like a new beginning. And the Nine of Cups, it goes great. We have that emotional satisfaction. We have a lot of things fall into place. So overall, long story short, or short story long in this case, it's going to go well. It is going to go well. I had a COVID breakup. 6 years of a COVID. Was COVID around 6 years ago? I don't know. I was happy to stumble. Oh, cool. Well, thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. Alicia, occasionally we do magic. I'm a professional magician. We do magic here sometimes. So, there you go. It's magic. It's tarot. You literally never know what in the world you're going to get on this channel. That's for sure. All right. Sometimes sometimes we're serious, but we're very rarely. By end of summer, I think I made a mistake, but so laggy, I won't find out until like 30 minutes from now. 30 minutes from now, I think I'll find I made a typo. No, I didn't. Cool. All right. Rainy goes with T. I'm not sure how to deal with this. Not sure how to deal with this lag. I got so many things I want to do with this stuff. Kiki, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Let's get off the love screen. I don't think moving has anything to do with the love screen. I'm just saying. I don't think it does. But what does have to do with moving is definitely the Shadowland Tarot. That is one of my favorites. Kiki Squad is back. Kiki Squad is on a roll. Ain't nobody got time for serious in here. That's what I've been telling people. That is what I have been telling people. I gotta admit. All the people in here are like, well, I've never seen magic before on a tarot YouTube. Well, welcome to the mayhem. Welcome to the mayhem known as the Tarot Oracle channel. If you think my lives are weird, go check out the videos. Go check out the videos. You literally never know what you're going to get on those. I remember I remember some of the older videos. Somebody's complaining about some of my older videos. I don't know. Everyone's got a complaint sometimes. You never know. All right. Mine is a bookshelf. We're looking for a place to live. The Two of Cups. What does that have to do with a place to live? Page of Swords. Actually, will they find a new place by end of summer? I'm going to say yes, but it's not the place that they want. It is not the place that they want. It's like we have to go with choice B or C almost, right? We have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is all about being the spy. All of the elements, we have to figure out what's our priority. We have to figure out what is happening with that. Death says that we move from one place to the next. I'm not kidding. It literally means we move from one phase to the next. We move from one place to the next. And that is telling me yes. I mean, this one card, Death, is telling me yes. But on the other end, would I have loved to see the Four of Wands? Absolutely. That would have gone very well. That would have gone great. But nope, I get the Page of Swords. Why is that weird? Because that means that we're having to adjust to something. We're having to accommodate something. In other words, we got a couple of random things, a couple of random elements have inserted themselves in here. So again, we could have some not difficulty. We could have a couple of unexpected twists, plot twists, you know? Darth Vader was Luke's father, you know, spoiler alert. I'm just saying that Darth Vader was Luke's father, and Bruce Willis was dead in the Sixth Sense. Stuff like that is going to be a bit of a plot twist once we get there. All right, the Five of Wands, it's going to go fairly smoothly as far as this is concerned. The Five of Wands, there's not a lot of competition for the place, maybe, but maybe that's because there's some challenges involved with it. But the Two of Cups says overall they're going to be pleased. Overall, they're going to be pleased with it. Overall, they're going to be pleased with it. I mean, I'm just saying. So we got some good news. We got some bad news. All right. Can I do magic with tarot cards? That's what I want to know. All right. Let me hide this. Let me hide this and try. Let me try the magic. Let me try the magic with this. And there's literally no way. There's literally no way. All right. Screw this. All right, we'll do something different. We'll do something different. Livio, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We'll do something different. And there we go. There we go. All right, Christina, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate that. Everybody likes the magic. We got some playing cards. We got some playing cards. All right. And within the playing cards, we got the Jack. Now the Jack is kind of weird because the Jack doesn't like attention. Doesn't like attention. When the Jack gets attention, it gets sort of freaked out. So it likes to hide. It likes to hide. So if you just make a little noise, the Jack likes to hide and he just goes away. It doesn't make any sense. It's like he just vanishes. He goes away. You know, it's one of those things. It's one of those things where you have to appreciate that some people just don't like a lot of attention. Some people don't like a lot of attention. For example, the 10. The 10 does like attention. The 10 likes to show off. The 10 likes to actually change. The 10 likes to change. Sometimes the 10 is in a good mood and he wants to get like some makeup or some different clothes or something like that. So he becomes the 2. And that's how the 10 rolls. That's how the 10 rolls. Anyway. All right. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. That is enough of that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know, I could still do this. There we go. There's a card display. Unusual card display. This is actually Dan and Dave's DVD that they have on the... All right. That's enough of this garbage. We got people waiting. Alicia wants a reading. Thank you, Alicia, for your business. I will respond to you after this. All right. When will Ryan L. receive the right work offer? That is all about it. All right. Let's check about that. LM, when will R recite the right work offer? There you go. All right. Let's see here. What would be a good deck for the right work offer? What kind of witchery is that? The worst kind, the Virgo kind, where, you know, I still have that stuff in my cart. The stuff that I said yesterday, I still have it in my cart. All right. We'll do the wheel. Everybody's like, where's the wheel? I need the wheel. All right. We need the wheel. Everybody loves the wheel. I don't think I've had a single person that does not like these cards. That does not like these cards. Everybody does. So we're going to throw it down for Livio. We're going to throw it down. We're going to figure out all about Ryan and the work offer, because it is time. It is time to get that upgrade. Get the work 2.0 or maybe 3.0. You know, you don't know. You don't know. Good news, by the way, my deck is being printed. It is upgraded to currently being printed. I expect it, I think, maybe next week. Maybe next week you're going to see my cards, my actual cards, literally these cards on the screen. You're going to see them live on real cardstock. So it's going to be pretty exciting. All right. When will they receive the right work offer? I think that, wow, they have nothing but good cards here. Nothing but good cards. Austin, yeah, if you make a tarot deck, put it on Kickstarter. I have a video, Austin, about putting stuff on Kickstarter. So yeah, let us know. That'd be awesome. We have nothing but good cards here. I think that there is somebody within their networking connection, somebody that they know, somebody that they have encountered before, somebody that they're in touch with still, that is sort of looking around for a person in a position. And a position is going to be the right work offer or something like that. Now, they do need to chase it. They do need to chase this. So Ryan does need to look around, hit up the contacts, hit up the networking connections, and find out who is this person. Because we have this King of Cups. The King of Cups is the key here. This is the person, again, that they encounter that is sort of like this Pisces watery sign feel, that is very, sort of calm demeanor, but does get stuff done pretty well. Anyway, they end up just picking Ryan up, and I think that's going to be good. We have literally nothing but good cards here. So the Wheel of Fortune says that, again, day-to-day activities lead us into the situation, day-to-day activities. What does that mean? That means that we don't have to go out to complete strangers, or we don't have to go out and throw ourselves out there into the midst of a lot of randomness in order to find whatever this is. The Wheel of Fortune is day-to-day. What comes around goes around. Again, hit up our networking contacts, somebody that we know, somebody that we've met before, and stuff like this. The Ten of Cups means that we have the offer. Doesn't really come out as an offer. It comes out as almost like a lead. So we get a lead to something. We get an opportunity. We find something that is sort of could be interesting, could be nice, and that leads us into the sun. In other words, the actual position. Now we find out that it's going to be good. Now we find out that it could be exciting, and we move into this new space. That's fairly exciting. It literally is fairly exciting, for the sun gives us that ability and gives us that power. Now, again, the Knight of Wheels into the King of Cups. Again, talking about the networking connections. So the Knight of Wheels, by the way, this is a Knight of Pentacles. This is looking out amongst all of our accomplishments, or looking out amongst our, not really domain, but looking out amongst the things that we've done before. Again, another hint that we've met this person before. We've met this particular individual before that's going to give us the lead. Tons of these hints. Again, Wheel of Fortune, what comes around goes around. The Knight of Pentacles, if you look at that, it's a work-related person, but it's somebody within your domain type feel as well. And which leads us to the King of Cups, which is the actual person that interviews us, that has the job. So we get that referral. We have this little referral hint at the end here. Anyway, I think that is going to be positive. I think that's looking pretty good. So yeah, just sort of watch out, start talking to our networking connections, start making new networking connections, just talk to people, be friendly, have fun, and get all that stuff done. I think that is looking good for that. All right. Anyway, I appreciate your question and your donation as well. All right. Have I lost feelings for Mike? Can we fix it? Kiki Squad, did you fall out of love, Kiki? Kiki, did you fall out of love? You were like, nah, I'm kind of lackluster here. Have I lost that love and feeling? Whoa, that love and feeling. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out and see what's going to be good for this. What is going to be good for this? Do we want the love screen for have I lost that loving feeling? Because, it could be bad. It could, you don't know. You don't know until you get it. Let's go to the worst box that has ever been invented in the history of tarot, which is this one. this one here. I mean, I'm just saying. I am just saying. Bellas, thank you for the love from Portugal. Some love back from the great state of Texas, where it's like 100 degrees here. We hung out. I didn't feel the same as I used to. Oh no. Oh no. I think you've lost that love and feeling. We're going to find out though. We're going to find out by the worst box in the history of mankind. I am going to hack it. Okay, I might get sued by Baba Studio, but I'm going to hack their box and make it better because it's so ugly. I rant on this every time. I do. Oh, the eight. The Eight of Cups. You don't want to see the Eight of Cups. That's nasty. That's nasty. That's like you're eating this beautiful pizza and there's like a dead fly on it. That's what the Eight of Cups does. The Eight of Cups is like you order a fresh pizza. It smells delicious. You haven't eaten in like your lifetime, right? Let's say you had to fast to go to the doctor to get blood work done. You haven't eaten in like a lifetime. You get this delicious slice of pizza and you're about to bite into it. And then you notice the fly. It's dead. It's a big honking fly too. It's not a normal fly. It's like the size of a Toyota, right? It's right on the pizza where you're about to bite. That is how you feel when you see the Eight of Cups. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. The Chariot. I think if you want to get back on the ride, no pun intended, if you want to get back on the ride, if we want to get that action going again, I think there's opportunity there. I think that that there's the opportunity to get that done. The Chariot, it's like you feel almost obligated though. We feel obligated to jump in there. We feel obligated for another ride. Temperance. Ooh, Temperance is about mixing fire and water. Now, fire and water doesn't mix well. The water just sort of puts that fire right out. The fire and water doesn't mix. You see this in the Thoth, the fire and water doesn't mix. Sometimes it's all about getting it to mix. And you're going to have some problems getting that mixed. Now, I think that Mike has some high hopes. The Ten of Cups says that, Mike has some high hopes there. Mike is really wanting to reunite. And Mike could be in a situation where, he may be disappointed. But the Ten of Cups, I think that Mike has a bit of a high hopes. So if we do an Eight of Cups on him, we got to let him down easy, Let him down easy. It's hard not to just stomp on the dreams like you're trying to kill that fly or something because maybe you saw it twitching on the end of the pizza. You don't know. But the Ten of Cups says they may have had high hopes for this. Now the Eight of Cups reversed. Even reverse, the Eight of Cups is nasty. So, yeah, I think you're trying to avoid that Eight of Cups moment where you're disappointed, you're leaving, and you're just not. Because again, the Chariot, you kind of feel a little obligated almost. You're like, I probably should at least try. I probably should at least give it a try. I don't know. So, there it is. That Eight of Cups moment. I'm sorry, Kiki. I'm sorry. It's that Eight of Cups moment. But you kind of saw that coming. You did. You kind of saw that coming. You're already feeling the fly analogy, which is probably not good. Which is probably not that good. Anyway, all right, there you go. Tarot Tower. See, it's all about the beautiful Tarot Tower. You can caress it, you can talk nice to it, you can sing to it. It's all about the Tarot Tower. I'm just saying. All right. We got one Falling Star. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It's a Virgo night. Falling Star, it's a Virgo night. It is. It's a Virgo night. We can go to the love screen. We got love for the Virgos. I'm willing to go for the love screen here. That's all about the love screen. All right. Let's see. Reading tile. Let's pop up the ending soon screen. We're ending soon. Last reading for Falling Star. Wants to know about the good old Virgo action. I don't know. What sign are you, falling star? Hopefully like maybe a Pisces. Pisces would be great. Let us know what your sign is. What your sign is. You need 2 of those. Yeah, Paula, you got so many decks going. You may need 3 of those. You might need 3. Might want to go to the craft store and just pick up the entire stock they have of a foam board. All right, what's biting me? I need the exterminator. I need the exterminator. It's summer here in Texas and all the bugs are hopping on in. All right, where are we going with this Virgo thing? 7 of Wands in the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and the 5 of Coins. It's almost like that we're saying that the Virgo is better than nothing. The tarot was saying the Virgo is better than nothing. That's basically the summary of the reading. It's better than nothing. One of the problems that we're going to have is a complete lack of control over this thing. It's almost like you don't have as much control over it as you want. It's like that you're struggling for the upper hand. You don't have as much control as you would like. You're trying to get balanced, or you're trying to get things the way that you want them to be, but it almost seems like it's going to be very difficult to you to get that. The Emperor reverse says there's just this lack of control and all this other stuff involved with it. The 5 of Coins reverse says it's back to, it's better than nothing. I don't know if that's good or not. Is that good, falling star? Is that good? Is it better than nothing? Is that okay? Is that okay? Are you like shooting for the stars here? Are we shooting for the stars? No pun intended, a falling star. Are we shooting from the stars? If that's it, then this could be a bit challenging, I guess. The Queen of Cups, though, I think that you have a good emotional connection, a good emotional feel that develops. It's like that, I wouldn't say emotional soulmate, but it's like that we're really in tune emotionally. We're really sort of getting into that mode to where we're on the same channel. Where you have the old walkie-talkies, if you're not on the right channel, it sounds all staticky. But when you're on the right channel, it's nice and clear. It seems like you're on the right channel as far as that goes. The Queen of Cups, that emotional connection with that thing as well. The 7 of Wands, you have a lot of hesitations, not really red flags, but some things that you see that aren't exactly optimal. Some decent things, but other things you're like, I really don't know about, what goes in. So you got this defensive card. You got this beautiful card about your emotional connection, your emotional stability here. Then you have a card that says it's better than nothing, and then you're sort of out of control in some respects. But you have the good and the bad. No relationship is going to be all sunshines and roses and puppies, right? I mean, in other words, you're not going to get the sun, the star, the lovers, and the 2 of Cups on every emotional reading, or every reading where we're trying to get connected to somebody or figure out what our future is with somebody. But, I mean, again, if you're willing to sacrifice a little bit of control, if you're really into emotional bonding is my thing, then that's going to be good. The defensiveness of seeing things back and forth that may not be optimal, I mean, again, if you're not shooting for the stars, this is okay. We're back to the summary of it's better than nothing. So anyway, all right. Well, good, as with everything, good luck with all of that. All right. Anyway, falling star, thanks for hanging out on the channel. All the new people, thank you for being here. All the new people, thank you for being here. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We have 750 videos to choose from. 750 videos. That's a lot. I mean, come on. That is a lot of videos. We do magic. We have fun. We hang out. And we have lots of tutorials as well. So thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time.